Right, you have to press it up here. You can't get to the stream manager any other way. There we go. Oh, I should probably just lean this like this instead of turning it sideways. So we're gonna be playing Dark Souls 1. It has been a while since I played Dark Souls 1, and I don't know this game near as well as I know others. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So we're just gonna jump right in. We're gonna name our character Man V2, and we're gonna make it a woman because I don't know, I can. Uh can you not start at level? You have to start at level 1 in this game. You have to. I don't have like randomly have my yeah, no, that all looks right. Last time I played this game, like I said, 4 years ago, I I did a randomizer, like an honest to God enemy randomizer, which was funny. I have no idea. I was kind of planning on doing a strength, dex, curved greatsword build type of thing. The weapons in this game aren't near as interesting as they are in Elden Ring, and I don't know where 90% of them are. But we can get the Gravelord sword pretty early if I have something with decent strength. Which makes me think maybe going for the bandit is the best plan. Because the thief's attunement is such a waste. Just go for bandit. It's got a um, let's see what I run onto. Get that fucking scam off my chat. Fucking. No, you know, this is why. Um, I. I don't have the time to sit down and grab timestamps and do all of that. Let's just mash Far East Traveler. Okay. Hair. Wearing a bun. The color of it? It's gonna be silver. I would go into more detail, but honestly, I just don't care. What do you want from me? It's because the thing didn't save. Alright, here we go. I remember where very little is in this game, and it's been so long, and I just have absolutely. I mean, this is the first Dark Souls game that I've really played since Elden Ring came out. So I have to get used to. Yeah, we need this 20 souls. We need the 20 souls. Okay, make sure that they didn't rebind the jump button on me again. Since I am a circle jump enjoyer. I think I pressed triangle to interact with the ladder. Um, what is my brightness at? Just keep it at about 7. It seems a little dark. That's all fine and dandy. PC settings. Running at 144 hertz. Turn off that. Yeah, changing video settings. Should have done it before the beginning of the stream. That is possible crashing of the everything. So generally, when you're doing like speed strats and stuff like that, you start with black fire bombs, so you can kill that fucker in five of them. But I don't want to do that because I didn't start as the thief class. Pressing X to try and jump. That's a yikes. This game could really use a true remake, not this fucking dog shit $40. Shields are actually kind of useful in this game. What is my roll? I still have fast roll, that's good. So in other games, fast roll, like medium roll is what you need. Because medium roll looks like this in this game. And also UI. That's a lot of... Let's just get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. We can parry with that, yeah. I remember the first time I ever played this game so many years ago. It was such a dream. It was a long time ago. Like Oscar, I just don't care. I know, it's so terrible of me, but I'm gonna come back here later, and I just don't want to deal with you when you actually have health. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I played this game, so we are gonna be derusting, and obviously I put in that Elden Ring playthrough a few weeks back. Ugh. It's gonna be kind of rough getting used to the, yikes. I want to parry. No parry, just kick. I'm thinking about maybe going through all the Souls games. I don't own Demon Souls on a console that I could actually stream it, and I'm not paying $40 for, This game, it's far more advantageous to stay not locked on for a lot of stuff. So we're just not going to stay locked on. So I'm thinking about maybe going down to the catacombs and getting the Gravelord's sword. But we've got a while to do that. I'm also thinking about maybe looking at the Murokamo instead, which will force us to go to Darkroot Basin early. And I kind of want to do Koth's line instead of Framps, but to do that we have to go to the Abyss early. Yeah, I know. So we just power level strength here because it's just not worth doing anything else. I should be running a little bit more. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played this game. I almost always use straight swords and shields in this game and not great swords or things like that. I know magic is really powerful, but if I couldn't get into magic in Elden Ring, I'm not going to be able to do it here either. So I just... What's the point? There's just no point in me looking at at all those weapons. I went through the wiki. I want to use heavier armor than I'm used to, so I also want to make sure that I level endurance. Um, I thought about trying to use, the meme weapon of the Great Sword of Artorias, but man, yeah, I could probably kill Sif early, but do I really want to? And also, this weapon sucks. It reminds me a lot of the Great Club. Not the Great Club, the club that you use in Elden Ring. It doesn't have a combo, so you can just kind of mash and nothing happens. But that's actually kind of standard in a lot of weapons. Um, so I don't want to be here, but at the same time, I want a +1 flask. I don't remember where like 90% of the Firekeeper souls are in this game, but I do remember that this one is here. We can't kill those fuckers. We don't have any transient curses. Um, Firekeeper soul. We are probably just gonna die here, and we'll do this run too again. Because there's nothing much I can do here. It's fine. That's fine. That was kind of expected, and it's totally worth. I've never done all of Lautrec's questline. I've always killed Lautrec here so that Firelink doesn't go dark. I wonder if that's something I should do. I don't do like any of the questlines in this game ever. I have done like a tiny percentage of this game. But like I've done more in Dark Souls 3 and I've done a lot more in Bloodborne because Bloodborne is not as long. It's just kind of there. I know Bloodborne better too because of the way that it's laid out. And its weapons are far more interesting than anything here. But this is a game where poise actually matters. But an early +1 Estus is nice. I'm not going to go with Blighttown early. I will do that later. I don't know how quickly I can go through this game. A lot of veterans in this game, it only takes a few hours. I don't know about me. I genuinely don't know about me. Um, Now, I can't remember which item is which. I want to say it's that left one right there. No, well... I'm a noob! I'm a noob! I picked up the one item that activated him! I'm such a noob! Couldn't remember which one it was. Like I said, not nearly as familiar with this game as I am with the other Souls games. It's such a noob mistake, and it's going to make this run so much harder. Like, genuinely, it's just going to make it so much more annoying to get past the undead dragon. Because I need to go that way. Honestly, there might come a point where it's faster for me to literally just delete this save and start over. Man V2 may need to evolve into Man V3. I don't know why I called it Man V2. I didn't like try to do this earlier or anything. It was just the first thing that came to my head. It's such a new move, man. I knew that this run was going to be embarrassing. I completely accept that. So what's important here when you do this, when you run past it, is your goal. You want to get as far. You want to just kind of run these corners. I forgot this path existed. So we're gonna go to Deep-Root Basin or Dark-Root Garden or whichever one the fuck is down here. I'm not gonna grab the RTSR because I never set up for RTSR ever. Doesn't matter if I grab it or not. I just won't ever use it. So there's just no point in doing that instead of going this way. The damage is great, don't get me wrong, it is. But I am bad at this game. This is actually the route that one of my friends who has a lot more time in this game than I do takes. And he goes straight for the Black Knight that's out here to get the Black Knight Halberd because it's an amazing early game start weapon. It's one of the best weapons in the game. It's very, very strong. Very, very strong. But the thing that we care about that's over here is the Grasscrest shield. And preferably not dying by getting ganked. I keep doing Elden Rings uh, swap. This is going to take far too long. The nice thing about knowing how to parry an Elden Ring is that the timing hasn't changed too much. I got roll caught. But gladly, you can't come in here because this is considered a bonfire area. Oh, I'm gonna die. Haha. You know damn well we're gonna parry the shit out of Gwyn at the end of this run. I don't know if I'll stream all of this run, but I will stream probably most of it. That was the goal. I actually pushed doing this off one day just so that I could stream it. Grasscrest Shield gives stamina regen. It's basically the best shield in the game. Not because of anything else other than the fact that it is just stamina regen in this game is way, way, way more important than it is in any other. You run through stamina so quickly in this game. I have no desire to go fight the Hydra, so I gotta find my way back. And I can't remember where that is. I couldn't kill the Hydra even if I wanted to. I don't think any of the weapons we're looking at need twinkling. But I think they only demon titanite. Some people call it titanite, titanite. I mean, it's just a weird word. Let's not get murdered by trees. That's the goal here. And if I can remember where the entrance to Undead Parish is, that'll be great. This isn't the way that I want to go, because this is the way to Sith. That's not where the bonfire is it? It is, but that entrance is right here. Things are too close. I need, you can reset enemy positions by loading out in these games. And so I just did that. They don't see him anymore, so I can light this bonfire. we'll be saying hello to the good boy at some point today, but I need to make my way back to Undead Parish first. And I just don't remember the route there. I don't remember where a lot of things are. Isn't that the way to the Moonlight Butterflying? I must have ran right fucking past the way there. I thought this was a trap. No, this is the right way. We should go this way, and then the Titanite demon will be to our right. I'm going to change how I say Titanite over and over and over and over again. I promise I will say Titanite, I will say Titanite, I will say Titaniniite. Sup, Andre? How you doing, buddy? I would like a little bit of stronger weapon before we go after the Titanite demons. Because they are pretty tanky, and this game's kind of jank. Time for a death cam unload! No, we're not. I'm not a speedrunner. We're not doing a death cam unload. I am technically under-leveled for this. It's fine. We're fine. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to go through this series again. I'm not really too excited to play Dark Souls 2. I don't know if I'll be playing Dark Souls 2. What did you drop? Hollow Soldier Armor. Is that better than my current armor? It's a lot heavier. For very marginally better resistance. So what we're going to do... Now, we don't want to aggro those fuckers over there. So we just want to aggro him, and there's a Firekeeper Soul right there, and we want to get the shortcut to Firelink back open. I didn't roll in time. I should probably... I don't know if this guy is parryable. It'd be so funny if he was. I didn't mean to do a cheese, but apparently that's what we're doing. I ran out of stamina. Well, we're going to try and parry him. Rolling on stairs is never a good idea. So you can't riposte him. It's fine. Hey, he dropped a shard. That's fantastic. We're a little underpowered, I'd probably say, to immediately go to... Ooh, you know, I kind of want to go down there, but I don't want to do that while that fucker's up here. So let's open this shortcut. I want to take this guy out if I can. We want to lure this guy down here. He can parry us, but we also want to parry him. But fighting things on stairs is kind of jank in this game. What we don't want to do is accidentally aggro those guys over there. The Rapier. Rapier will be a lower damage overall because I don't have the stats for it. I'm trying to remember. Toggle display. Yeah, you need 12 dex for it. I've never used a dex weapon in this game. So we got to be really careful up here. We want to kill the channeler, but there is a billion fucking hollows over here. Ooh, That's a Dark Souls moment right there. I got to get used to bonking being an issue now. It won't be as much of an issue when we're a little bit later on, but I did not rest. I forgot that that was a thing in this game, where if you don't rest, it doesn't reset your spawn, so you can still start up bonfires without uh, setting your spawn at them. That was changed, I believe, later on. And later on, of course, it didn't really matter because you could warp from the beginning. I still do want to kill Taurus Demon. Um, and we'll get some easy souls from Ceaseless Discharge after Quelaag. And Quelaag is the scariest boss that we have to do in the early game. And then, of course, we'll probably need to go down... Yikes. I got a little scared. There we go. That should kill. We might want to do another death feed here, where basically we just run in, attack the channeler at our greatest convenience. Or maybe we don't do that and we just run away. This is the first fuck you, this is a Dark Souls game area. I got a text. I should really... The heavy attacks are a good thing here. Gotta be careful, though. Generally, you just run through this area. But the channeler is kind of scary. We're using heavy attacks for the one hit. Because we don't currently kill things in one hit. Now the channeler might have come around this corner, so I gotta be careful. And the channeler can do some good damage with his magic attacks. He died from falling. We could also release Lautrec since we have the Master Key. Since we're right here. Got more souls. So the only upside to releasing Lautrec is once we beat the gargoyles after releasing him, he kills the Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine. But she can't speak. But when she's revived after you do his thing in Anor Londo, she can speak. And I don't think I ever did that. I think I killed Lautrec early on in my first playthrough, and ever since I've just known. But he also drops one of the best rings in the game. But once you equip it, you can't unequip it, because then it will break. It's the Ring of Favor and Protection, also known as the FAP ring. Twitch, I promise. I'm not breaking monetization rules. It's just the name. And the FAP ring increases your equip load, your stamina, and your health. You don't want to kill him here. You don't want to kill him here because it's harder. But later on when he moves to Firelink Shrine, you can just kick him off a ledge. Murder is generally a pretty good idea in this game. So I kind of want to head backwards through this area now. And trying to remember how it's laid out. Okay, there we go. Go this way. So I want to go backwards through this area. There are some nice items outside the church. But to do so, we have to deal with this kind of fucky section. What we want to do is, I remember doing this because I used to farm these guys. We move forward an inch forward until one of them notices us. And it's the one back there that I think is supposed to notice us. So this is bad. So we're going to unlock and we're going to run this way. I've been backstabbed. I've been backstabbed. We fucked up. I couldn't get the riposte off in time. It doesn't matter. That was a bad situation. So it wasn't until I was inching forward that I remembered that the one in the corner is the one that notices you first. So I just kind of like, that's why I moved over to the left to see the guy in the corner aggro onto me, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's how that works. And then the other one aggroed onto me. So yeah, that's fun. Gank fights in this game, while they do tend to be better than they are in later games, especially Elden Ring, the mechanical systems in place are so bare bones that it can be difficult to deal with. But enemies in this game are far less aggressive than they are in Elden Ring. We want to make sure I grab our souls because 4,000 is a lot at this point in the game. We want to be careful. And like I said, we're going to try and head backwards through this area. So you can see that he moved. And yeah, he's walking towards us, but it means he's noticed us. So now instead of dealing with a gank fight, we can deal with one-on-one fights, which will make our life infinitely easier, especially since our critical damage pushes us forward, and apparently we get some Titanite shards from it, which is nice. These are the harder variants of them, the ones with the bigger shields. They can't parry you, but they've got a bit more health if I remember. Do we still kill them in one crit? Yeah, but as you can see, they have 30 more health. So we've killed the people over here. Obviously, the guy in the corner, he's meant to catch you out when you come in from outside. From the front door. You can hear the hollows. You're not going crazy. It's the hollows above us that are making those sounds. The footstep noises. Kind of makes me feel like I'm going crazy. But we get one major advantage of going the way that we did, is that we don't have to take that route. The halberd's pretty good in this game, if I remember correctly. That increases our AR lower because we don't have the stats for it. We're missing a bit of dex. We need 13 dex for any of the curved greatswords that we're looking for. What we want right now is the basement key. We're going to want to go kill Ancient Dragon, or not Ancient Dragon. Thank God it's not the Ancient Dragon. We're going to want to kill the Gaping Dragon. And we're going to need that basement key. I'm dead. That was a parry god moment. I'm just going to back up. We don't want to fight here. There we go. Something's noticed me. I can hear the footsteps. The footsteps are driving me mad, by the way. Enemies are pretty deadly in this game. So we don't want to walk forward because it's actually a bait, if I remember correctly. Now these spear guys are absolute monsters. We gotta be careful. We're actually gonna... We want to kick. So kicks in this game and a lot of the special actions are done by pressing forward and your attack buttons at the same time. And it's kind of jank. Not gonna lie, it's kind of jank. I've forgotten where most of the enemies are. I don't like using shields here. There's a guy behind us, I hear him. They're faster than us while we're not sprinting, so we need to... So, what this is called is... They changed how rolling works. I'm probably dead here. So I just want to move in a big circle. Gives us enough space to survive. Lack of poise sucks, but okay, we survived. The footsteps made me paranoid, and that saved us. We get to head back, and we get to fight this guy on even ground. So what I was saying is when I was locked on, I was holding back towards the camera and roll, but it kept rolling me into, like, backwards from my character's perspective, which I do not remember being how this game worked, but yeah. Maybe I should do a parry-only playthrough of Dark Souls 1. There is so few bosses in this game that are actually parryable. It is totally not worth it. Like, Elden Ring had some fun fights in it. There, nah. But you can get some crazy good critical damage in this game. Because moveset swaps are, like, crazy easy. This is just the crest shield, isn't it? Nice shield. Just worse than the grass crest shield, because the grass crest shield is crazy good with its stamina regen. And I wasn't sure if we could enter through this wall of light properly. But it's good to know that we can. So this area sucks. This is just factual. Ugh. Lack of skills in this game too. So now we get some DS1 based platforming. I want to be careful with how far back I go. Because I don't want to fight the pig outside. That could be death, and we're far enough away that it's actually going to start being problematic to I don't know what that opens. I got jumping attacked. We are far enough away that it would be really problematic for me to come back. So I need to be more excessively careful. So not that. I like taking my leisurely pace through this game. But the only reason I kind of want to go back is it puts us in a really good spot. So what we just heard was the gate. The gate closes as from a trigger in this area, which is why this route is necessary if you don't turn around. Pretty sure the pig noticed us. Yeah, it noticed us. I don't remember if the pig can follow us down here. This enemy is jank. This enemy is not very fun. I literally took my hand off the controller. So we have to hit the butt. This isn't how I wanted to do this. I wanted to... There we go. No biggie. Not a problem. There's a lot of enemies running around here. And I want to lure this guy away. We got to be careful of the, of these fucking archers. Okay. Here's the thing. We are about to walk into what is called a fucking death trap. We go up the stairs, there's a Black Knight. We go down the stairs, we get poison rats. Can I survive that? No. There's also this fucker to deal with. Heal? I can't heal. I'm about to die. This is straight facts. There's nothing I can do. What a pain in the ass, man. This bit sucks. I can't believe we probably just lost those souls. That is upsetting. I will make one attempt at getting these souls back. And that's going to be interesting. That's a bad death. I should have just killed the rats, but I just didn't want to deal with them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, and we're going to go out. Not the front door, but we're going to go around it. And we're just going to take a straight shot there. This time we're going to actually kill the rats. This skips an unbelievably large amount of the early game that sucks. So like all of early Undead Parish. These guys can't really keep up with us, so I'm relatively confident that this is the best way to do it. The only problem is that I do have to open this. We still have iframes during animations in this game, as you can see. But because we also handled the giant pig, it's not near as much of an issue to run through this anymore. Dark Souls 1 is a lot smaller than you'd think it is. I actually kind of need to rush this. Dude, they're one hits? God, that's so upsetting. Dude, fuck off! That's so aggravating. The only reason I didn't fucking hit is because of this stupid Special attacks. I lost 5k for that, man. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. I did nothing wrong. I did absolutely zero wrong, and that fuck up was completely on an asinine control scheme. I was trying to do that, which would have hit both of them. But nope. See, this is the greatest strength of Elden Ring. Is Elden Ring changed how these games control on a fundamental level by giving you jump attacks. And man, does it show. Don't get me wrong, I do love this game, but man, that's so disappointing. We lost so much progress. All that stuff that we just did. Basically, all of it is a moot point at this stage because of that death right there. All of the souls that we gained, all the stuff that we skipped, because I don't want to go back there. I'm just aggravated now, and I don't want to do it again. So we're just going to take the normal fucking way. But the problem is that's going to spawn the Drake. In reality, what killed me? And I can be all big and dramatic and say it's because of a control scheme that's very dated at this point. But what actually killed me was the fact that this game is much harsher on its stamina management, and I need to get used to that. I can openly admit that. So you can make that jump, but the way you're supposed to do it is by going on the roof, if I remember correctly. Hi, Hellkite. We have a very good early game dex weapon around here. We could get the fucking Uchi. The Uchi's okay. It's not amazing, but it is pretty decent. It's not as good as it is in Elden Ring. That's what I should be saying. So we were up there. What I was running to was to try and get to this ladder. And then I remembered that I had humanity. I tried to pop it. If I had done it earlier and actually remembered the fact that I picked up humanity, we wouldn't have had that issue. It sucks, but hey, we did what we could. But like most of my health, my stamina bar is just gone from me like doing one attack. So yeah, it's just the harshness of check the chain because I never remember where any goddamn mimics in this game are. We're gonna see my my lack of knowledge really come into play with the bosses as they scale up a little bit more. Backstab! God, I remember my first playthrough struggling with this area so much. What we want from here, right, though, is this. Gold pine resin will make the gargoyles far easier. We will kill Taurus Demon, don't get me wrong, we will kill Taurus Demon. But, come on. Faster weapon moment. So I'm going to heal. And I'm going to hope to God that I can still parry. I can't remember what you can and can't parry in this game. Generally, you backstab chain these guys. You don't parry chain them. But it's whatever. That would have killed me if I whiffed it. Did some stuff for safety there, but no biggie. Black Knight Sword? Titanite Trunk. That's actually pretty good. The Black Knight weapons are one of those things that... Sure. If you don't grab them... So all of them appear at least once before Kiln of the First Flame. But they don't respawn. And because of the fact that they don't respawn, if you don't pick them up, if they don't drop from that Black Knight, then they will can't you just kind of... Pretty sure you can just roll through that. I am... Dude, I got hit by the biggest charge up in the world. We are not going to go say hi to Havel yet. I'm not confident in my parrying ability for the Dragon's Tooth. So we're just going to... fight Taurus Demon. It shouldn't be too hard. If I buff beforehand, it will be even crazier. I have 3 gold pine resin. So we're gonna drop down here. We're gonna heal. We're gonna walk forward. Inch forward. Should be about now, okay. Then we run. We also want to make sure we switch to 2-hand. We go up. Easy. The buff was a bit unnecessary, I have to admit. Oh man, but it was fun. It was good. See, past this point, we don't really need to go this way. There's very little reason to go this way. Mainly because if we walk forward, we are going dead straight into the Hellkite zone. My brain wants to kill Solaire, but I'm not going to kill Solaire. But I'm also not going to talk to Solaire. Run, 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 run. Apparently I have really good fucking fire resistance. I'm just going to kick this ladder. And then we are going to use a... We're going to bone out. There was a point in time where I refused to ever use Homeward Bones. Ever. Next thing that we're going to do... do that. And then we are going to test the kick skills. So, yeah, this game isn't that hard. Lautrec is such a pain in the ass if you fight him normally. He really is. I mean, it's just so. He's such a pain in the ass if you do him. Um, we're gonna need like 13 decks, and I want some more strength. I find it so funny how this game, this crazy hard game, just how exploitable it is most of the time. It's just funny. I gotta remember the jump that you can do to get into that special place. Because I don't remember where it is. I know it's somewhere. Do we have to jump into it from the elevator shortcut? The things that we never remember. I really feel like you don't jump into it from the elevator shortcut. Yeah, if you ever wonder why people who play Souls can do these weird fucking jumps, it's because we were forced to do them in this game. Yep, we were right in that corner. Yeah, I don't remember where that area is. Did I just do a fucking elevator skip? Huh. Yes, I did. That's interesting. No, I didn't. The nest is up there. Yeah, no, that's why that felt weird to me. Now we get weirdly scaled skeletons that are far harder than uh, anything else. But are not strong enough in the late game to matter. The winged spear. Giant dad cosplay. See, I don't remember what most of these items are. Bonk! I do think I want to go down to the catacombs and join and grab the Grave Lord's sword. It's just such a pain in the ass. It is such a pain in the ass to do. I don't know the catacombs very well. No one likes the catacombs. DS1 is remembered for its first half, but no one goes into the catacombs until they're forced to. So we all counted in the bit that we don't like. See, the truth is that once you get to Anor Londo, the game takes a downhill slope, basically. The 900 souls I have over there is just not worth the fact that I will die trying to get to it. Generally, I come here much later. But if we want to do Koth's ending, we're going to have to come down here no matter what. But I never remember where anything in this area is. Right, it's neutral. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't switch my fucking thing back. That's why I never have multiple things. I mean, I guess it will help me kill this fucker. Oh my god. Please, no! The game feels clunky to me. Like, because the movement isn't nearly as responsive. And it's just... It's... It's grating in a weird way. And it's just because it plays so similarly to the other Souls games, just more clunky. So it's one of those things that like my brain is trying to push some. Man, I can't believe I wasted that gold pine resin. That's so unfortunate. But my brain is so used to Elden Ring physics at this point that it's not Elden Ring, but almost kind of hurts me. Buccarino. See, when you get the upper hand, it's just easy to keep the upper hand. I kind of don't want to do this, but I'm gonna rest here. I don't want to, but we kind of need to. At least the skeletons now actually fucking die. You know, I'm trying to remember how you get to the Gravelord Covenant. And part of me thinks it's like this way. No, so this comes in, goes that. Okay. Just misremembering. Okay. We are much weaker in this area, and welcome to the Bane of Dark Souls. No one likes you, skeletons. That's whatever. Trying to remember where it is always going to be the hardest part. Because I fucking hate this area. And spending time killing things here is just not worth it. Pretty sure you can do that jump down. Please kill. It didn't. Oh, I'm dead. Welcome to just death. There was nothing I could do. I don't have a divine weapon for this. I hate the catacombs so much. I was hoping this first stream would be enjoyable. But it's not. And it won't be. And also, how did the fucking necromancer stay alive? I saw his health drop to 0. Please, get out of the way! This happens a lot in this game, and it's so aggravating. Like, it still happens in Elden Ring, but Jesus fucking Christ, no one likes these things. Genuinely, no one likes the fucking skeletons, man. And I'm running out of stamina again. There's no running attacks in this game. I'm just dead here. No, I did not tell you to fucking... Omnidirectional rolling. I miss you so much. I said to go to the right, but it didn't see the right. It said to go down. So fuck me, I guess. And then this skeleton just got in my way. Get your slimy ass in the ground. Oh my god. I get it, but I just need him dead. There's nothing I can do about the skeletons until he's dead. It's just this... Yeah, I'm getting aggravated trying to get this stupid fucking weapon because I don't know where it is and I need to actually fucking kill enemies in this game. Please, just get out of the way. If you ripped out all the bad parts of Dark Souls 1, there would be very little game left. There, he's fucking dead. I wish it was like the Dark Souls 3 ones where when you kill them, they don't fucking... everything else dies. But whatever. We'll deal. By trying to remember where literally anything is in this fucking... awful area. I just did a big circle. Well, at least I've split them up a little bit. And... can't believe I didn't deal with that archer. Can I just unlock them with this weapon? Dude, I hate that advancing. That is rough. We're just gonna take it slow. Because I'm a noob. God, I fucking hate jumping attacks in this game. Bonk. 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 Heavy attacks in this game I should probably be using more. See, the problem is like, I keep doing the heavy attack on accident. because I'm trying to do the jumping attack because it gives a lot of you know, because I'm using this two-handed, I bet the halberd would be better here. Or Lucerne. Which one's... They're both 110, but Lucerne is um, lighter, so I might have to not sacrifice as much. It's that... That is fine, but what's the halberd? I don't have stats for it, do I? 16 and 12. I don't like either of them. That feels awful. And the wing spear is just straight up worse. I don't have the dex for it. I mean, it's more damage at least. I don't feel like I'm doing very much damage with it, though. This is 144, so it should be more than that. Look at that range! That's pretty good. This is the longest I've ever spent in the catacombs. I always just run through it. And I have since forgotten how to run through it. Dude, this bit sucks. I'm getting comboed. There was nothing I could do. I just got trapped in a fucking corner again. I hate this. I hate this. This area fucking sucks. I just want to leave, but I gotta go to get the fucking sword. I don't want to go get the sword because I don't really care. But I need something decent to play this video game with. I fucking hate skeletons in this game. They're all fucking bone wheels at the end of the day. Am I rhyming? Like, I can't tell if I was, like, doing that intentionally or not. I don't think I was. But, like, my brain kept saying, am I rhyming? What am I doing here? I think it was probably very bad rhyming. I don't want to deal with this. Don't I have to kill, Patches here to stop him from doing shit with this. He's got a lot of health. He'll kill me if I fuck it up, too. It's fine. Everything. Fucking everything. No one likes you, Patches. I love where I, like, literally forget where the fuck to go. I need to grab... Oh my god, I just keep getting stun locked. Hello, Death, my old friend. I don't know where I'm going. Dude, I remember the area, and I know what it looks like, but man, I don't know where the fuck it is. I don't want to keep doing this. Genuinely, I hate this area so much, and I'm just not good enough to go through it at a relatively expedient rate, and I hate that. Just get out of the way! Just skip the rest of the area at this point. That's not what I meant to do. I just don't remember anything is at this point. Why am I doing this? Why am I getting this weapon? It's not worth it. It's just the Gravelord sword. It's fine. And it requires me to fucking farm Demon Titanate. I press triangle again. And I don't remember where the fuck it is. I guess I'll just go this way. Not that way. There's really nothing I could do there. I want to heal. I just don't have much time. Oh, fuck off. Lazy ass game design. I just gotta heal before the fucking Titanite Demon. And preferably not die to it. Just need these Eyes of Death. There's nothing I could do. I tried to roll, and it just said no. So now I gotta do the run again. Yay! I just need to get to the fucking area at this point, and we're fine. I know where I'm going. I have been here for 25 minutes, and I don't want to be here anymore. This area sucks balls, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. All I have to do is remember where the fuck the sarcophagus is that I can enter. It's this one. And we lay in here for like 15 seconds, and then we'll be fine. We should have enough strength to wield it with two hands as well. Just means I shouldn't go on a parry spree. It's the arena where we fight Nito! Sup, bitch? Apparently that is the first time I've ever joined the Gravelord Servant Covenant. I also can't do it, we can't wield it with pants on probably. Oh my god. There we go. The shield is more important than armor. I care more for offense than I do defense. It's fine. Now we get to turn around and beeline it out of here. This weapon doesn't require some weird fucking faith thing, does it? It's just 24 strength, okay. Yeah, no, this is an upgrade. We are doing 291 on right now. The max we had was 144. We're doing almost double damage now. I believe this weapon is considered standard, so I think we can even buff it. No, we cannot. That's fine. It's whatever. It's more than enough damage for the gargoyles. So fight gargoyles, go down to Quelaag, kill Ceaseless as well while we're doing that, and move to Sen's Fortress. I'm just gonna rest here just in case I do die on my way up there. I forgot that Remastered added a way to, Oh, we're also going to want to kill Havel at some point. Havel's ring is pretty decent if I want to start using heavier armor. Because I got a power level endurance at some point. Alright, at least we're finally back to this stream being entertaining. I didn't need to do that, but I wanted a decent weapon for this run, and maybe I won't stick with this, but hey, it's whatever. This game still has a lot of, it is arguably just as fast to run from... Wow, that is a long lead up into its standard R1. But it's a one-shot, so I'm not too upset about that. And because we started from Firelink, which starts with a base 10 flasks instead of 5, we have an advantage. Though I do gotta be careful, we will die in one hit. I'm pretty sure with no armor like this on. So, gotta be careful. Ow. I'm getting my ass handed to me. I'm gonna back up. I'm getting stuck in the Dark Souls 1 fucking... Oh my god, I keep rolling so late because there's a fucking delay between everything. Thank you. But this is why I went for this weapon. This weapon is crazy strong at this point in the game. It is really busted. So that while that fight was genuinely horrific, we were able to deal with it. And we will be doing the Master Key route to Blighttown, and then we will go back for Gaping Dragon, because I fucking hate the depths. But that means we also got to do Capra Demon at some point. Because you can skip both Capra and Gaping Dragon. It's a neutral, not down. What I mean by that is, so in other Souls games, to slide down a ladder, you hold down on the joystick and hold the roll button. And in this game, you press it neutral. So you don't actually, like... The thrust might reach. This is definitely a good enough weapon for Sith. I do have the souls for it. I also got to remember that this game has durability. That was the most satisfying thing of all time. We love it. We love to see it. I was going to drop down there, but that would probably get me killed and send me back to Firelink, and I don't want to go to Firelink at this exact second. I want to go to this way. It would save me so much grinding. If I just use this 10,000 for the Crest of Artorias. But also... Ugh. I'm pretty sure it requires Demon Titanite to level. I do, however... That's not... I mean, if I'm really hurting for souls, I could just use the quantity dupe. Well, I would probably need to look up how to do it again. It's not that hard. But it kind of goes against the soul of what I'm trying to do. You know, revisiting. I'm 15k. What are you... Right. Brave Lord's Sword requires Demon Titanite and 5,000 souls. And then you can purchase General Titanite. Crest of Artorias, it's 20,000. I need to kill this thing anyhow. But these things are a pain in the ass. I hate these things. Oh, my roll didn't... Yeah. How much damage did that do? I don't know how much damage I ended up doing to it. There is this weird delay that I'm experiencing with the roll, and I don't know what it is. I need to be rolling a lot earlier than I think I need to be. I think the iframes in this game are a little bit later in the roll than in... That's a grab. I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do about that, but he was almost... That was just a mash the button and hope it works kind of moment. That was an oof. I was Can I get this +1? Was it 1 or 2? It's just 1, so that gives us another 30 damage. But I went down there for that, and then we're just gonna level up. I can get a decent amount of levels. Let's put that up to 24 and just start power leveling endurance. Can I wear armor yet? I should probably check to see if I can wear, like, actual armor. Okay. No. And that weighs 1.2. Do the gauntlets weigh anymore? Yeah, they do. I could go to Darkroot Basin and kill Havel on the way, which would allow me to wear armor if I got rid of the Blue Tear Stone Ring. I think that's probably a worthwhile effort. That's a long run. But it might be really nice for Quelaag. Do I really want to do that? Is Havel's that important? I could just go to Quelaag. Fuck it, we ball. I don't remember where... I think it would actually have been faster for me to go through the Undead Parish route and go through Darkroot Basin that way. But I don't remember the way of that. What kind of block does this even have? I need to check that. 60%. So you have to run the normal way. I like its running attack, though. Its running attack is really good. I don't know if I want to try and go to lower Undeadburg or... or Quelaag. Probably Quelaag. Also, I should be really careful or I'm gonna get absolutely fucking ruined by Havel. I don't know if I want to try and parry him or not, because he'll probably one-hit me no matter what. Yeah, that was not great. I don't remember the way to Havel from the outside, so we're just gonna not do that right now. When you don't want to do something, just avoid it. Like Capra Demon, or Gaping Dragon, or half the bosses in this game. We can get a lot of souls if we can beat Quelaag. We can also kill Ceaseless Discharge right after. And we get an armor set that's really light, and is my favorite armor set in the game, with its fire resistance. The Gold Hemmed Black set. I have used that set for, like, most of the runs I've ever done through this game. And we should do good damage to Quelaag. It's not really worth killing these ogres. I think they drop dung pies, and then they drop, I think they can drop their great club, but we don't have the strength for that. And I've been almost poisoned. So this is the bit that no one likes doing. Everyone's done it, but no one wants to do it. Plus, it means that I have to remember the route down here, and for some reason, I'm hesitating whether I know it or not, even though I'm literally just doing it on instinct at this point. Can you go down and like get to it another way? Or do I just need to kind of do that? I haven't gone through Blighttown proper in a hot minute. Like, because no one wants to do that. It's a pain in the ass to do that. You don't get invaded in this game when you're not human, right? Because I know there is an invasion down here. Now, standard route says that I should um, not rest here. But I'm going to anyhow. And, well, I could go human for Mildred. No. I just don't care enough. The real question is, are we going to get bonked by some ogres? Okay, we should be safe now. I miss Elden Ring's New Game Plus not slowing you down. I miss that a lot. Every time. Constantly, incessantly. The best change of all time. Fire ahead. Amazing chest ahead. Charmer. Man. All my homies just simping over Quelaag. You can see that kind of chunky damage. If only this game had stance breaks. Honestly, heavy attack, just kind of not worth it. I'm going to back up and heal, since she doesn't really have too many long-range attacks. All I have to do is worry about her AoE. And of course, walking into the fire. It's the easiest I've ever handled Quelaag. Ever. This weapon is kind of nuts. Honestly, this weapon's kind of nuts. Strength builds are really, really strong in this game. They're a lot stronger than they are in other games. You get a homeward bone for doing that. That's... Game just rubbing it in my face that I shouldn't have fucking... That I shouldn't have done that. That I shouldn't have rested. Please don't get stuck again. I am... If I risk my souls... If I lose these souls, man, I'm gonna be upset. But Ceaseless Discharge is basically fucking free. That did not need the word fuck to accentuate it. I am a bit of a potty mouth. That's why I said my stream is for adults only. I mean, looking at Quelaag, adults only right there. NC-17. So the important thing with Ceaseless Discharge is just to not get hit and die in one hit. That's the important thing. Is the base 10 at all bonfires? I thought the base was 5 at all bonfires. I have fought Ceaseless Discharge legitimately my first playthrough because I didn't know about the cheese. But never again. It just sucks. Hi, buddy. Sorry. Your sister is alive, by the way. She loves you. She's just right outside. I would go get her, but I don't have a +10 Pyromancy Flame. We're just gonna keep an eye on Discharge so that we can try and roll anything that he does. But yeah, fighting him legitimately fucking sucks because the camera doesn't like him. Once we get close enough, he'll do the jump. Sorry, buddy. I don't blame you for the things that happened. I'm sorry, but you are a necessitated boss. Gave us another 20k. that means we can level up. We can buy the Crest of Artorias. We can kill Sif. We can get the Wolf Ring, I guess. It's not the Wolf Ring, it's the Hornet Ring. So I guess if I really wanted to try and use the Great Sword of Artorias this run, I could do it. But man, that sounds like a pain in the butt. Because I'd have to upgrade a weapon to +10 and then use it as a boss weapon thing. It's just so annoying. I hate upgrading weapons in these games. And boss weapons don't tend to be very good in every other Souls game. There's a decent chance that I die. It's not, like, crazy likely, but it's not unlikely. So we're just going to keep leveling endurance until 21? I don't think the scaling on the Gravelord sword is that good, and I think it's for Dex. It's, yeah, it's an EE. It's just not worth. The Goathead Black set, as you can see, is really light. It's heavier than, like, all of the Brigand set, though. Which I wasn't expecting. How far off do we think we are from being able to wear the whole set? Can I drop the shield in medium roll? No. Can we drop these in light roll? Okay. The lack of stamina regeneration will suck, but the extra, just to check, these are okay. Yeah, it's still sad that even with the FAP ring, I can't wear this and not medium roll. Light roll is king in this game. You don't go for medium roll. In the other games, you go for medium roll. I didn't join the Chaos Servant Covenant, and I probably should have. We might end up doing it for the Izalith skip or the Sunlight Maggot, which is super useful for Tomb of the Giants. But that's a while away, and if I did do it, I hate collecting 30 humanity to do it. I just hate it. We will upgrade to a better armor set later with that has more poise and all that. But this is the armor set that I used for basically every single playthrough of Dark Souls that I've ever done. Because I'm an edgy fucker. Look at that resistance increase, though. We got some large Titanite shards as well. We're not going to go up yet because I don't want to have to do this run through the swamp again. Ow! I kind of want that item. I don't know what it is, though. Totally worth. The question is, was they too close? No, okay, thank God. So now, if we wanted to, we could go to Sen's Fortress, but we want to do some early game cleanup before then. We can get a lot of Demon Titanite, though, from Sen's Fortress. That was a fuck up. It's fine. This weapon is a little too strong. So, we'll be okay. The poison sucks, but we do what we gotta. But we won't need to come back down to Blighttown for a hot minute. What do we need to come back down to Blighttown for? I can't remember. I have no memory whatsoever of this game sometimes. So now we have to go back the way we came. It's literally the exact same route, but it's a lot harder because we have to deal with enemies, and enemies in Blighttown suck. Mainly those things. Those things fucking suck. The fire dogs down there are fucking brutal, though. I'm scared, more scared of those than I am scared of, like, everything else. Dogs in these games, deadliest enemies. They're so fast. And with this weapon's really fucking long startup, I don't want to deal with that shit. Is this a mimic? No. Key to New Londo ruins. Not necessary. Master key. This heavy attack has good range. 500 souls is kind of meh, though. I may have fucked up. Because now they're right next to each other, and there's not much I can do about that. Har. This game is interesting as a concept, because, like, it's remembered so fondly, but at the end of the day, like, most of it sucks. Everyone just remembers the very beginning of the game, and like that bit. And I will say, its atmosphere is phenomenal. It really is. It has never been recreated, and I don't see it ever being recreated. The atmosphere in this game is outstanding. It's the only thing that I bet would be lost if the game were to be truly remade from the ground up. And I would love to see a Dark Souls 1 remake. Not a remaster, a remake. Even more transformative than the Demon's Souls remake. I would love to see. There are games out there that I want to remaster, and other games that I want to remake. And this is one that I want a remake of. I want Izalith and the Tomb of the Giants to be scrapped, basically, and built again from the ground up. The truth is, this game is not ugly enough for me to, like, benefit from it having just super high fidelity graphics. I just don't care enough. Like, it just doesn't matter to me. I want the actual problems of the game to be fixed. Because it's the only reason I don't replay this game near as much as I could, is just because it's just not as enjoyable. We're not going to go to Sen's Fortress. I know it looks like we are, but we're not going there yet. We got a few stops. Gaping Dragon, Capper Demon, Sif. We're going to Sif at the moment. I am relatively confident in my ability to kill Sif. So we'll Sit down. We'll go down to Andre and buy the Covenant of Artorias. This game will get a lot less monotonous once we... it's the Crest of Artorias. And you know, we have 4,000 souls, so we're just gonna grab that. It's the only thing that I really care about. Graveblade Sword only requires 8 souls to repair, so sure, I'll just do that. And then, yeah, this can't be upgraded as a set. Thank you, Andre. There's also a Covenant over here that I want to join because... Or I did. There's a weapon that one of them drops, Shiva of the East. I need to take a look through the armor sets again at some point, but this game doesn't like being alt-tabbed. At least this time while we're here, we can actually just press the attack button. Thank God, one hits. That's always nice. These tree enemies suck. Should also probably plan on killing Priscilla while I'm here. Priscilla? Not Priscilla. Moonlight Butterfly. We have a high enough damage weapon to take some chunksters out of Moonlight Butterfly. The real question is, do I remember my way around this area in the slightest? The answer is no. No, I do not. I am planning to fight all bosses in this run, which is why we're even doing things like Gaping Dragon or... Yeah, I remember this trap. Oh. Give me your item. Give me your item. Fuck you. Oh. Yeah, don't stop pressing... I think I was mashing triangle the entire time that I was trying to do that. Elden Ring, you've ruined my abilities. There's a lot of pain in the ass shit in this area. Like these fuckers. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten this weapon. Maybe it's too strong. They must be weak to piercing damage. The Elite Knight set. The penultimate set. The Oscar set. The set everyone fucking remembers. Memorable armor sets in this game are limited to that set and Havel's. And for me, it's this set. This is the set that defines Dark Souls 1. It's the one that I always remember. Again, because it's the one that I always use. Which is why I'm not planning to use it in this playthrough, because I always use it in others. I know Priscilla's arena is around here, I just can't fucking... $199. That one was weaker. These things are weaker than the fucking ogres were, and they give 100 more souls. That's what we call making bank. Now, we are still squishy, so gotta be real damn careful. Where be thee? Hello. Should be so much easier with fucking omnidirectional rolling. Which I will explain after this boss fight. For those who don't know what it is. Is she landing? I hope I can one cycle. Dude, it just ate my roll. I don't know why. Thank God we were able to one cycle. I was totally gonna risk death for the one cycle. There was no way that I wasn't just gonna throw myself at that incredulously and just tank the damage if I could, even though the AoE would probably have killed me. Not one cycling the Moonlight Butterfly is. Watchtower Basement Key. And the Divine Ember. And a Homeward Bone. Thanks for the bone. Time to bone out, baby. Now we can wear the full set at least. Are these better? They have slightly more physical resistance. Can I wear these? No. I didn't expect to. I can definitely wear those. I might be able to wear these. How do we not have enough? God, I am right on the edge. So omnidirectional rolling. So obviously the prefix omni means every, in every direction, but in this case it's better described as 8-directional rolling. So in Dark Souls 1 and in Demon's Souls, you can roll in the 4 cardinal directions when you're locked on. So forward, backwards, left, and right. And in later Souls games, you can roll in 8 directions. So forward and then diagonal right, right, diagonal down right, I guess. So you have more directions to roll, and it's very useful. This area sucks, by the way. This area is just full of fucking NPCs that I can't parry because I don't have the Grasscrest shield equipped. But the problem is the moment I equip that, I can't roll anymore. And this is weighted as 3, so there's like no way for me to wear it without getting rid of something important. So we're just gonna... I don't know. I guess we're just not going to wear it because, and I keep switching tabs because in later games you can just... You can just switch the slot you're looking at. I'm getting my ass blasted. He's using the Claymore. Great sword. It's really good. The Claymore is kind of the go-to for the for general greatswords. It's pretty decent. It's got a good move set. I've used it. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to come over here. See, this is why we don't like this area. He's gonna try and backstab me. By try, I mean he's gonna fucking succeed. Generally I don't kill these things, but I'm going to today. Big W. Big W. There is far more NPCs in this area than that, but hey, we'll deal. This area is really big for no goddamn reason. Hey, look, it's my class. Yeah, so these are all the starting classes in the game as NPCs. I gotta be careful, I don't want to get parried. And so this is the same area that you're in during the DLC. The DLC is literally just a copy-pasted version of this area. With different enemies and some different stuff within it. But there's also cats and shit. Big cats and stuff that are scary, and apparently an archer that is very deadly. The blue tear stone ring is really helping me out here. So I tried to roll back there, but it didn't roll me backwards like facing the camera. It rolled me backwards relative to how my character was facing at the time. Fuck off. You gotta be so careful at this point. I'm really worried about the big cats. Because the big cats be scary. Plus, I don't have an amazing memory on how you traverse this area. I saw that fucking... They've been scaled up! But gladly my running attack does more damage than a normal R1. I just got a lure. Hide behind this tree. Don't get hit by the guy on the right. This is why it's important to wear headphones. I didn't end up running. So, this is why we want poise. And also, why we hate these enemies. So we're just going to heal to full. If I need another heal, I can pop a humanity, but this is not a good place for that. The Eastern armor. I was actually thinking about looking up this armor, because I think it's actually pretty beefy of an armor set. Keep doing that. Yeah, look at that. 12.3. That's really heavy. It's got really high resistances all around. Look at that fire resistance. It's got low magic resistance. So you can see that the Goldham Black set is actually a really good elemental defense set. It's the highest, I believe it has the highest fire defense in the game comparable to weight. I think Havel's still beats it out, but Havel's is like far heavier than any other set in the game by such a huge margin that it's not really counted. So here's the problem. This is the way that we're supposed to go. Also, Hydra. But this is, I believe this is the way we're supposed to go. This part of the area is scaled up even higher. Big cat. And there's no bonfires over here. We're probably gonna die. By probably, I mean we're gonna die. It's not too bad of a run, though. We just have to, well, take the right route. I don't think they'll follow us across the bridge, so I think we're still okay. I never remember the route through this area, like I said. I just have like a vague memory of, needing to drop down into that groove and move forward or something like that. I remember the way, at least I think I do, for, uh, the DLC version of this area, but the normal one, it's kind of over my head. I do want to kill this cat, but that sound is brutal. Look at how fucking... God damn it. I couldn't kill it fast enough and it just interrupted all of my attacks. Ugh. See, the problem is, and why we miss omnidirectional rolling so badly in this game. In later Souls games, starting with DS2, mostly in DS3, and very much so in Bloodborne, you move diagonally for most of your rolls because it puts you really close to the side of the enemy, so you can actually attack them. Right now, every time I roll, I end up 20 feet away from the thing I'm trying to attack. And it's just not worth it. Also, I don't think that ladder goes anywhere worthwhile. I'm gonna deal with these guys because I think this, like, I don't want to deal with them later. That one's doing the walk-off. It's basically what they do when they're right at the edge of the range that their AI wants them to be in. Mushroom! See, I can stun lock them if I have enough stamina. But they give 2,000 souls. They don't respawn. God fucking... We're gonna try and heal here. God damn it, why is it so fast, and why does my recovery take so long? Okay. So much faster than me. They're gonna roll at me. God, look at how that tracked! Hate these enemies. This should be death. They broke out of the stun lock. That just so barely hit them. Also, no Estus for going into Sif. It's sucky, but... we do what we must. When you are grinding for Artorias later in the game, you actually start over here. I don't know what that meant. Did I get, like, invaded or something? So I only have one heal. I will probably die here. In all honesty, Sif is pretty aggressive, but we're going to watch this cutscene because all my homies love a good boy. If you don't approach from the front of it, the cutscene doesn't start. So you can pick up the Hornet Ring first. And then, when you approach the sword normally from the front, we get hit with the cutscene. Also, why is this sword so big? I don't think Artorias' sword is this big when you actually fight him. The DLC is a much better experience than the base game. I love the alternate cutscene you get for this if you do the DLC first, but... well, of course I'm going to die if I do something like that. I'm dead. Okay, here we go. This is what we get. Why is my thing not rolling? I'm really annoyed that this rule fucking doesn't seem to work half the time. And guess what? We get to do that run again. Also, yes, the default is 5. I could burn it higher to get, 10 Estus if I really thought I needed it, but I don't. I just don't. This will give us the Covenant of Artorias when we kill Sif. We just got to get back in the groove. It's fine. The Covenant of Artorias will allow us to go into the Abyss. We are not strong enough for the Abyss yet. Or more accurately, we are not strong enough for New Londo. New Londo Ruins is a pretty mixed bag of an area overall. It's got a cool design, and everyone likes using it for the fast track to Blighttown. But man, no one likes those fucking ghosts. No one. And New Londo is horrifically funny. Like, it is just the most ball-bustingly funny shit in a randomizer. So many enemies everywhere. And all of them are different. My randomizer had 1 billion Ornsteins in it. Just 1 billion Ornsteins. There is too many souls on the line for me to not run for it. But the thing is, Sif is far faster than me. So I need to keep an eye on him. What's important is I'm looking at the top left and I'm making sure every time I uh I delay, I have enough stamina for So something interesting about Sif is that Sif gets an alternate animation set for being wounded when he's really low health. Because they want you to feel guilty. So you can see he's a lot slower. Sorry, boy. I love you. Or girl. Either or. I'm so sorry. Sif's sex is not really talked about. Um, and with the name Sif, you know, from the Norse goddess, should be a girl. But I tend to default to male pronouns when I talk about fuck off. Miyazaki! I have to go back. It's 67,000. You can't just not go back for 67K. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Just getting caught on the fucking terrain and getting pushed off to the left. Right off. Ugh, it just wastes so much time. Whatever. Not like we're speed running. Or speed ambling. We are relaxing at a casual pace. But this should give us a good chunk of endurance. If I wanted to start power leveling for the Sword of Artorias, I could do that as well. But honestly, I think the Abyss Greatsword is probably better than either of the Greatswords of Artorias. And we can't get that for a while. We have to get the Lord Vessel at least to do that. And Artorias is one of the hardest fights in the game. So, but with the Covenant of Artorias, we could tackle New Londo Ruins if we wanted to and do the Four Kings. Um, but we're gonna head back to our bonfire because I don't want to take that run back because why would I? Um, so we are getting 9 levels. Definitely want more endurance. Resistance, never level it. Just don't. Doesn't make any sense. Get a bit more health. That gives us 80 more health, but a lot more endurance. And our equip load goes up drastically, which may allow us to wield the Grass Crest Shield. Not quite. Can I do it without... No, we're really close, though. I don't know by what margin. I'd have to pick up my phone. Sorry if this rumbles at all. Using my phone. 20.9 divided by 84 flat. 2488. And it's under 20%, I think. I think it's only going to be like one level more before we can use the Grass Crest Shield with it. And more health is never going to hurt anybody here. You don't need near as high of health totals in this game as you do in something like Elden Ring. Like the max health that I will ever get in this game would be 40. If we're going for something high level, but you'll be higher level in Elden Ring than you will be in DS1. I don't really want to fight the Hydra yet. There's just no reason to fight the Hydra yet. So, oh, I should switch back over to the stream manager. I mean, I could absolutely just go to Sen's Fortress and power level the shit out of this by going and farming Demon Titanite down there. It's not farming, but you can get a good chunk of it down there. But in this case, we're going to go over to the dragons, to the dragon, and we're going to go towards Capra Demon. Ah, that door and its alluring nature. I know my way through Sen's Fortress pretty damn well. But the thing is I need a fuck ton more endurance for, the ability to... See, these enemies are literally not a problem, but they're still fucking deadly in this game because of how clunky it is. But DS1 does not hold up as well as I think a lot of people think it does. Its atmosphere is still amazing, but man, everything else isn't. Its combat is clunky by today's standards. These Titanite shards will be useful. Like I said, I kind of want to move over to the Easterner set, which I know would mesh better with like the Murakamo or something, another curved greatsword that you can get. But this one was the easiest of them all for me to be able to grab because it requires no precursor. If I end up doing DS2, that's going to be interesting. I don't know DS2 basically at all. I wish that I had a goddamn shield for this. Doesn't matter. Hey, that's fucking amazing. We don't have near the amount of strength for it. Oh, that is one good strength weapon in this game. That is a really good strength weapon in this game. There we go. Not having a shield for this guy will suck, but... Time to farm for the Drake Sword! Nah, man. Nah, man. The Drake Sword is not a very fun weapon, in my opinion. Now, there is a way to bait the dragon down, but I don't remember what it is. For some reason, the thing that I keep thinking it is that you just kind of stand here. It's weird that they gave the Hellkite Dragon 2 animation sets for this. That's a lot of different animations they gave this for the exact same purpose as their other fucking dragons. For some reason, I just didn't expect that to kill me. How do you bait the Hellkite down? I can't remember how you bait the Hellkite down. I just don't remember. Can you stand, like, back here? Yeah, I even remembered the fact that, like... How do you bait the Hellkite Dragon down? I think I just have to shoot him. Do I even have a bow or anything like that? No. There is a way to bait the Hellkite Dragon without, like, leaving melee range. But I can't fucking remember what it is. I literally forgot you could roll through the first damage tick of that. And I just kind of just did it on instinct. That's interesting. Alright. I do need to kill the Hellkite Dragon at some point, but picking up a bow and some arrows would be nice to do that. I could have done that at the Undead Merchant, but it's whatever. I don't remember any of my way around here, by the way. I do know that there are fucking bandits who will jump on me and do ass tons of damage. And of course I remember the Capra Demon. Because all my homies hate the Capra Demon. Because of these fuckers. Dogs in this game, man, they are the deadliest motherfuckers of all time. Master Key. Master Key. I thought you could use the Master Key to open it, but... Kick? Why? Yeah, we just don't care. This is what having massive amounts of fire resistance mean. Twin Humanities. That's really good. Break down the door! It's not even that door. It's this door, and you can't break it down. There is a door at some place in this game that I'm pretty sure you can break down, but... Can't remember. It's not like we need him or anything. Who uses sorceries, man? Fucking plebeians. That's who use sorceries. Hi. Oh. They're just faster than me. I don't have the poise to deal with them. You gotta be really careful of their backstabs. They got some janky backstab hitboxes. The Mail Breaker. I believe the Mail Breaker is the only parrying dagger in this game, isn't it? I don't fucking remember. Doors open! See, I actually command them. I got lucky with the fact that a dog got hit. Capra Demon can absolutely just fuck you. So we don't believe in the me living it. We also forget about things that are attempting to backstab me. He literally ran into my hurt box for that. Or my hitbox for that. And its knife. Does this game have different criticals than not 100? Yes. I didn't really parry that much in this game. Though I will say, opening up this shortcut kind of necessitates us to go back to Firelink if we want it to be useful in case I die. You got anything worthwhile? I got transient curses, that's good. We do have to go into the depths. So, we're gonna grab one of those. And while you sell arrows, you don't sell anything else. The Capra, after I open this door. I know it's a way longer run if I don't go back to Firelink, but just no. I just don't want to deal with it. Then this is the door that we can go to for Capra. Or for Gaping Dragon, and the Gaping Dragon is a boss that I struggled immensely with on my first playthrough. And yes, I know I only have one flask, but it's either they're dead or I'm dead. It really depends how nice the dogs are going to be to us. You see what I mean? I didn't do anything wrong there, I just got stuck. And I had to keep swinging to hope that the dogs died so I could run away, but the person who designed this boss doesn't know how to design good bosses. Excuse me. I just said a whole bunch of very truthful things. And I know a lot of people weren't ready. Can you help? Nah, I'm good. I ain't a complete noob. I wasn't trying to make that. I'm going to Capra. I've forgotten the way to Capra. I got no need. Not today. I know where I'm going, man. But I don't want to run to Firelink all the way to make this run an actually decent way. I just don't want to. It's a long long time since I last played this game. But dying to Capra, man, that's like the sign of a noob. What 4 years and better games does to a man. Of course you can. As long as it's not racist or incredibly derogatory, that's fine. This isn't my first playthrough, so I'm not, like, worried about, spoilers or something. Nah, we don't need firebombs or consumables. Okay, easiest boss in my life now. Who needs consumables, summons, or, like... Well, anything that isn't the R1 button. There we go. I could have thrown firebombs over. I know that's a thing you can do, but... Dark Souls Remastered? Did you already own the Prepare to Die edition, or did you, like, play it on consoles? Dude, that's awful, but also, DS Remastered is kind of meh. It's stable. Like, that's what I'm playing here right now. I never owned the Prepare to Die edition, but I did own it on PS3. It's fine, I guess. It's just Dark Souls. It's a Dark Souls thing that has the DLC attached to it. It's not particularly... I mean, DS1 co-op is not great. Does DS1 have, like, a seamless co-op, like, game, like, mod for it? Probably. I've never looked into it. I've only ever modded this game for randomizers. Yeah, but if this is your first time owning a DS1 on PC, definitely recommend some mods. There are some good overhaul mods, but even just like simple stuff like the randomizers, they are really fun. This, however, isn't fun. Ah, you got it on Xbox. That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna die to hollows. You've never had a PC. Now that is... That's... My brain just, like, can't comprehend that. I've had, like, a PC since I was 6. I mean, it wasn't a gaming PC, but it was, yeah. No, remastered is fine. The 60 FPS is nice, but, that's about it. It's, it's, it's nothing special in terms of remastered. I have more hours on the PS3 version than I do on remastered. And that's because my first playthrough of this game took me 80 hours. What are you confused about? I'm not big on co-ops or anything of that nature, so... But I can try and help and explain it to you if I can figure out what you're looking for. Well, I don't know this game as well as everything. Um, I mean, it's Dark Souls 1. I mean, Priscilla. See you in, like, the Painted World? Gwendolyn, Guinevere, Ornstein, and Smo. Yeah, that's Anor Londo. Yeah, no, that's you're in Lordran. Co-op on remaster. That is, oh man, that is something. Um, I know the wiki has, oh my God, I forgot. I know the wiki has some information on the multiplayer. Um, these games aren't very good co-op games, but you need some sort of item for it. I don't remember if this game has a password system, now that I think about it. Network settings. You can do local, global with password. Start offline. So you'd set up a password with one of your friends, um, probably local matchmaking or global matchmaking. So you want to match the passwords. You need friends. Yeah, I get the feeling. Join a Discord server or something that's centered around souls in general. We'll have plenty of people to play with from there on. It's all about reaching out for a community. Um, and you know, Dark Souls is such a popular game. You're not gonna have a problem finding people for it. It's just like a matter of taking that step. See, I've always been a hater of this video game. That's what I am. I've, no. Um, I have always been very, very much focused on Souls as a single player title more than a. I wonder if my heavy attack can reach you. Nah, it's just too solid. Right, that's a shortcut. Man, I fucking hate the depths. So I'm not too experienced with co-op in any of these games. The most I've ever done with that would be in Elden Ring with the seamless co-op mod. But that's the closest thing that I can think of. And you know, I've done like standard PvP with friends in those kinds of situations. But never a full playthrough in like a co-op section. This game will do whatever it can to try and limit you from playing through the game co-op continuously. I'm so glad I stumbled upon this. It's very nice because I never remember how to get up here. Damn, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. God, this sword is too powerful. It's just too strong. Like, I knew it was strong when I got it, but damn. Just goddamn. It is far stronger than I was expecting. Rat. There's two channelers, isn't there? Not just one. I think he's kind of over there. Forever forgetting the ways of this game. I'm not following you down there, because I don't remember anything is. So I'm just going to assume that falling down is bad. I would like to avoid, at all costs, the power of the basilisk. I would also like to be able to hit this thing. I went in a circle. How tremendous of me. Damn you, Elden Ring! You... What the fuck? God fucking... Fuck you. Invisible Basilisk! Yay! I hate most of this game. Yes, I do. I literally purchased a Purging Stone earlier, knowing that this would happen, but now I am stubborn. But these rats are gonna fucking kill me. Come hither, so I may murder. Please don't. God damn it. Like, I know I didn't have too many souls, but could you just not? I am starting to feel the burn, because I am doing something completely unnecessary that I'm only doing for the fact that I said all bosses. Let's just drop down this way. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, thank God I can kill these things in one hit at least. Hey, look, it's my body. See, like, I don't want to cure my curse because I only have one purging stone. But also, I hate having half health. Stay away from me. Rotten hell. I got so lucky there. Roll away. I have to be so careful. Did I kill all of them? I think I did. Ah, there's one more right there. Roll away. I'm dead. Haha! That was far closer than I meant it to be. You bastard. You're just lying in wait. This game is evil sometimes. I gotta learn how to press the right buttons. I keep pressing X to jump. Because I'm so used to Elden Ring at this point. Ugh. God, I love Elden Ring's controls. Such a more fluid system from DS1 and 3. And technically 2, but we try not to think about 2. Ring of the Evil Eye. I can't remember what that does. Boost critical. That'd be great if I could use my shield, but I can't use a shield without medium rolling. I'm just gonna pray at this point that I don't get cursed again. Kill me, don't curse me. But please don't do either. I don't want to die. I want to go to Sen's Fortress, an area that I actually remember. I tend to skip the depths a lot, so it's kind of one of those things that I just don't have very good memory of. Hey, it's nice to see. It means that I don't have to waste too much more time on this area. I can just kind of be done with it after we kill Gaping Dragon. I hope I don't die to Gaping Dragon, but I'm gonna die to Gaping Dragon. This is what we call a noob trap. Because I am here henceforth known as a noob. Because I'm pretty sure there's 2 channelers in this arena, not 1. I killed 1. Pretty sure there's 2. I do love the design of the Gaping Dragon, though. must remember to try and cut off tail for a weapon I will never use. Do you turn and swipe your tail afterwards? Your tail swipe's a little less effective, buddy. We want you to smash your head down. And then we bop, bop, bop. And now once he's up, he'll move forward. And you just move out of the way. And he's got an active hurt box the entire time that he's walking, so you just... You could use this time to hit his head, probably. But, why would I do that? The only important thing is that we keep a decent distance away from him, so that I can just kind of kill him in one hit. Such a cool design. Then we get a key to Blighttown that we don't need to use, because Quelaag is already dead. I kind of feel like, even though I've been streaming for 3 hours and I'm feeling a bit burnt, I feel like I should kill Iron Golem. I feel like that's something I need to do. So I can end the first stream off when we reach Anor Londo. That seems like an amazing stopping point. Mainly because Ornstein and Smo is they're gonna wipe the floor with me. I'm thinking I might try and get Ornstein's armor as well, so I need to make sure that I can, like, which order I need to kill that in. God, if I have to kill Smo first. Killing Smo first is the worst feeling in the world, man. It just sucks killing Smo first. ONS is like the star pupil of this game's bosses, outside the DLC, of course. Unless you're killing Smo first. Ornstein's first is amazing. Smo first is aggravating. You gotta do a weird route to get back up, don't you? Because don't you have to go down there? You can't go around this way, because, yeah. And there's dogs down here. I'm going to just ignore them and run forward. So, fastest way back to get to Sens would be... yeah, running this way, taking the shortcut to Firelink, and then taking the elevator up to Undead Parish. That brings us to Sen's Fortress. Sen shouldn't be too bad. It won't be great, don't get me wrong about that, but it... You just gotta deal with the swinging axes, and then we'll be fine. I probably should go down for the Titanite demons, but I don't really want to do that. I just... Oh god, I can't believe I almost got knocked off. That's not fun. I should really have the activity feed open. Oh. Live a Good Life 01 followed me. I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't see it earlier. Uh, my random Googling just kind of closed the activity feed. So I think we got like a level and a half, maybe 2 levels on us, 28,000. And then I have all those boss souls. And to my knowledge, I'm not going to try and use any of their weapons. If I really wanted to, we do. There is the Demon Great Axe. It's got a power level to 50 strength. So you can go Kerthunk and immediately do their entire health bar. Use items. We'll keep the Soul Sif in case I want to use the meme of Artorias' sword. Keep using some souls. We want to be strong, and to be strong, we must okay, past that, I don't really care. Just keep power level and endurance at this point. There's no way that I could afford to use this set, yeah. This is kind of the planned set. It looks pretty decent, honestly, in terms of the drip. Yeah, it's not bad. Though I should probably put the helmet on. Yeah, that's not bad. But I need a fuck ton of endurance to do that, so we are not gonna do that yet. That's for much later. Hopefully that endurance that I just got will allow me to use the Grass Crest Shield again. Yes, thank you. Oof. Let's stop for a moment and refill that. Perfect. Wow, it is 12:30 a.m. That is... Oof. Come hither. Come hither. These guys give good souls. Well, it's not imperative that I kill them. It's not really all that disadvantageous to do so. Pretty sure you can parry these guys too. Thanks for pause iframes. Appreciate it. I don't know how well it's this lightning resistance is. Not amazing, must admit. More large titanite. Always nice. I don't care enough about saving. Fuck. God, that did no fucking damage. I can't believe that whiffed me. That was way too close. Could barely see. Ugh. This is the bit that sucks. Just going back down this way. So you got that guy up there. Just dealing with stuff. Just trying to screw you. Then of course, the Mick of the Ages. The one that probably killed everybody. That lightning spear, it's actually the first weapon I used to kill the Iron Golem. Because he's weak to lightning. And my weapon was not as upgraded as it should have been, so I just didn't. Can you really just kind of skip that entire thing by just going this way? Wow, I completely forgot the way to go here. Wow, that's something, alright. Footsteps beware! Iframes. Now we got the annoying one. This fucking shit. Do I... Yes, I do. Fucking ace, man. Bastard placement. I can't take this, yeah. It's just like the worst bonfire. I got really focused there, so I just stopped talking almost in its entirety. I'm sorry about that. Just Sen's Fortress is confusing, and I'm like I said, I'm burning out a bit, so I just kind of zoned out, and I want to wait till this guy. He didn't aim at the right place. Interesting. He's not gonna miss me this time. This guy's kind of high-scaled, but I three-shot him. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Now, the scariest person here is Rickard. Also, that fucking jump. Thank God we don't have to do that. Good old-fashioned shortcut. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not gonna leave this guy alive. Yeah, Gravelord Sword has Toxic. I can't remember what's over here. Nothing of consequence at the moment. I feel like I skipped a bit. I can't remember. I should have grabbed that shortcut, though. Would have made my life a little easier, but whatever. Run to the left. Wait. Then we run at him. It's simple. Very simple. Very, very simple. I don't know what the accent is. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know why it's there. We will probably end up coming back to Sen's Fortress. In not too long of a period of time. We'll probably want a +2 weapon, at least, for ONS. But I am not too opposed to kind of bum rushing this area, and if we can take on ONS. I haven't done any damage to this fucker yet. There we go. These guys give good souls. They give like 1,000, don't they? 1,500, yeah. Ooh. Can I... Heavy attack for the win! I can't go to Painted World yet. I don't have the small doll. Not a mimic. Oh, that's amazing. I think we still need 2 for an upgrade. But that's amazing. I want the chest over here. Can I get one of you to aggro on me? I can literally see someone getting eaten by the mimic. Thanks, Blue Tear Stone Ring. Dude! Recovery animation! Why? I could have just gotten the fucking bonfire and that would have been so much easier. Wait, it doesn't respawn you at the beginning of Anor Londo? That doesn't count as a point? At least the Fireball Giant is dead. So there's like no point in... Doing it again because I'm a dumbass. I should have grabbed the bonfire. I was just like, I wanted to end at the bonfire, so I went to the other side. I'm not fucking with you, and you won't fuck with me as long as I don't get too close. Dude, why is my roll not grabbing? God, I hate this stupid fucking shield. You know what's even worse is I'm making the exact same mistake that I did last time. And twinkling isn't too useful. Crystal halberd. Not very interested in going to fucking Duke's Archives. That's not gonna be fun. 3.5 hours. Hey, look, it's another. That's Mask of the Child, I want to say. So, what are we gonna level up? Endurance. I think we stopped gaining stamina at 40. So, at this point, like, leveling up strength or vitality is probably a better choice. We're gonna need to kill Havel. Um, to be able to wear something heavier without medium rolling. Like, even if I drop the shield, this sword weighs 10 units. Um, I think to light roll, you have to be under, like, 25% in this game. Literally, I am still kind of sitting really close to the max. If we take that 19.1 and we divide it by 96, that puts us at 19.8%. But the problem is that I can't remove this to show you because it would break. But the Ring of Favor and Protection is also adding to that. So how the hell am I able to medium roll with this? If it's... I must have the calculation right. It must be under 25%, not 20%. But even if I remove that, I'm pretty sure this helmet still makes me medium roll. Nah, it doesn't. What about the chest piece? Yeah. Though honestly, the drip isn't terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible, though. And I think it does give us a little bit of poise. It gives us 20 poise. So this gives us 0 poise. The full Easterner set gives us 36 poise. And we can medium roll with all of it. But the medium roll just feels so bad in this game. Compared to the light roll. You kind of always light roll in this game. But hey, we're going for tanky a little bit. So why don't we try out the Easterner gear for next time, and we will attempt to deal with a medium roll. I wanted to thank anyone who joined for joining. I hope you enjoyed this stream. It was very chill. I'll probably stream more of it tomorrow. Or maybe later tonight. Because this is me and I binge games like crazy. So, you know, it's whatever. So I hope everyone has a good night. And I will see you all later.